What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series The Rise of Skywalker Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And so here we have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren posed and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what he comes with. He does come with his lightsaber, both in its ignited state, which looks really good, and its unignited state, and you can have it on his belt. Kylo Ren also does come with his cape, which looks really good. I really love the detailing on his cape. And the cape does come with two hood options. It comes with a hood down option, and then it comes with a hood up option. So depending on how you want to have Kylo displayed, you can actually do it because the hood does fit over the helmet. Other than that, he doesn't come with anything else. I think an alternate head would have been really nice, but I kind of like the mask. The mask is what sells me with this figure. So, what we're going to do now is actually have a closer look at Kylo Ren. And so here we have a look at Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Now, this is a figure we have seen in the past. 98% of this particular figure is absolute reuse. I would say 100%, but the helmet is a newly tooled piece. We do see the seam lines right here on his mask where he forged it. Really do love the way it looks, and I really do wonder if those are going to glow in the movie, because it would be really cool if the seams glow red whenever he gets violent, and that's something I just want to see. I don't know why. But other than that, the helmet is still a really nice detail and something I think they should have left on Kylo Ren. I don't really find Adam Driver's face that threatening. The mask is really what makes the character Kylo Ren, in my opinion. As far as his body goes, it's complete reuse. This is the exact same body that we saw with The Last Jedi Kylo Ren, and this one's no different. Everything from the shirt, the sleeves, the hands, the belt, it's all 100% reuse, but it's still really clean, and I do love the sculpt work on it, especially right here on his sleeves. I think the sleeves are some of the best things on Kylo Ren. And I just love the overall look of The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker Kylo Ren. He has this really dark knight feel to him, like he's a black knight from medieval times. His suit right here does look like a padded leather suit, so I do love that little detail. You can see his tunic does come all the way down past his thighs, which looks really good. Unlike the Last Jedi figure where his pants were brown, they actually did cast his pants in black, or if it is brown, it's a really, really dark brown, which I kind of like the all-black look on Kylo Ren. Having a look at his boots, you can see he still has the exact same boots. They do have some straps at the top which do go all the way around. You can see some clips right there, some line work going down the back of it. And I do love that it's a really nice glossy material. You can see some more clips right down here. They're not painted, which I don't think the clips should be painted. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me, but I haven't seen enough stills from The Rise of Skywalker to say if this is accurate or not. But other than that, there's really not much to say about this figure. He is, for the most part, a retooling from The Last Jedi Kylo Ren, but with a new head sculpt, which I think looks much better than the Adam Driver heads we've gotten in the past. So what we're going to do now is actually compare him to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Kylo Ren posed next to a DC Multiverse Superman and a Marvel Legends Cyclops. Here we have Kylo Ren posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Kylo Ren posed next to the Force Awakens Kylo Ren, which I think is the best design, and then the Last Jedi Kylo Ren, which is my least favorite design. And so here we have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren posed next to the Rise of Skywalker's Rey. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Kylo Ren's articulation. Now, he has the exact same articulation as the Last Jedi Kylo Ren. He does have a really generous ball joint, so he can look up quite a bit. He can look down really nicely, but if you try to force it too much, you will end up popping this head off, and of course it doesn't do it on camera, but the head does come off relatively easy, but it does offer a lot of nice movement. You get a lot of good tilt in there. It does turn left and right. We do have a hinge in the neck, which does help him look down. He can look up quite a bit, so that's really good head movement on Kylo Ren there. arms are on a ball joint. They do go out to about that far. Do a full 360, although they do kick out to the side when you lift his arm all the way up. And that's a carryover from the Last Jedi design. They really should have made this a softer plastic. He does have a single bend in the elbow, giving us better than 90 degrees, as well as elbow rotation. He does have a swivel and a hinge in the wrist. I believe, yes, he has an up and down hinge in the hands, but because the way his sleeves come down and cup over the glove, he really doesn't get too much up and down movement. We do have a really generous ball joint, which does afford him a lot of movement, so I do like that. Goes forward, goes back, goes side to side, so really do like that, as well as some rotation. Legs do kick forward to about there, really good. Kick back, kick out, about that far. I do think the tunic gets in the way, but not by much. He does have rotation up high in the thigh. Double bend in the knee, which works really good. He has a hinge in the foot, which does go back. It's really stiff on mine. Forward, and that really does work. And then forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, if you're not really into Kylo Ren, this is going to be a pass figure. But I really do like the way the helmet looks. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I do like the way the figure came out. This was a perfect opportunity for Hasbro to retweak this mold, but instead they decide to go back to the well and give us a mold that we've seen in the past, which it's a good mold, but there's things they could have updated, like the plastic on the torso could have been a softer plastic to allow for better arm movement. It does seem a little bit lanky, and they could have added a little bit of girth just to make it so that his head doesn't seem like it's oversized. When you have the jacket over his, or the cape over him, it doesn't really stand out that much. But when he's not wearing the cape, the head really does seem like it stands out a little bit too much, like it's a little bit too big. But other than that, I still feel like they did a good job with Kylo Ren here. The helmet is a really nice touch, and I do like the detailing on it. But other than that, it is something we have seen in the past, so I can imagine a lot of people aren't really excited for this figure. However, Kylo Ren was the first Black Series figure I picked up, and I've picked up every Kylo Ren since then. And I really do think this is a really good figure to own, especially if you're a fan of the character or looking forward to the Rise of Skywalker like I am. He will run you about $20 at your local retail such as Walmart, Target, Walgreens, or even on Amazon. I picked up my entire case of the Black Series on Amazon, so I did get each figure for about $20, which is a fair price, seeing as how that is what they go for. So if you are looking for Kylo Ren, I really do recommend you pick him up. And I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other Star Wars videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video, because subscribers don't really get notified. You gotta ring that bell so you don't miss out on one of my videos. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.